I was literally bopping right there. Oh, Terry, I'm glad you love that music.
I literally was timing it and waiting. I was like, yeah, she's still doing it. She's still doing it. Right, turn it off now.
I was in the room. I was in that house. Oh, my goodness. That was just a brilliant start to our live training event. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Supercharge. I can see, I'm watching myself on the phone just so I can read the comments, and all I'm seeing is me doing the whole, yeah, let's go for it. So I'm glad you were having a jig as well.
Do you know what? It's been the highlight of the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. I loved it. It was such fun putting that together. Although I don't know if you remember, my son said it was very cringe. I don't care because I loved it. Sue says, let's do this, ladies. Right. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Supercharge, your perfect high converting lead magnet with myself, Nikki Williams, and Laura Burnett, or Burnetti as I call her. We have been working like crazy in our homes. In fact, both of us, we got around about 4 hours sleep last night because we have not just about put all this together. We have also put together 2 memberships. So it's absolutely bananas. Anne-Marie, how can you dare say that was cringe? It wasn't. It was amazing. Right, so you are here today. It's our first day, and today we are going to be talking about lead magnets. But first, what I want to do is just talk to you a little bit about us and our journey together. Laura's probably going to be much better at dates, but it was about, dare I say, was it 3 years ago, you reckon? That you
Well, I know I started my business in April, and then I met you in the June.
Yeah. Okay, then. So we're just less than 3 years. Yeah. And so I was having a challenge. I've run several challenges over the years. And Laura joined the challenge. And it was actually, I believe, a Canva challenge, was it? And you joined, didn't you? You just started your business with your sister. And you joined the challenge and you signed up to my membership, which is amazing. And in the membership, I used to have a live session each week. And Laura came along. And I was very, very fortunate for her, A, joining my membership, and B, going on that call, because I was like, oh,
I agree.
She's amazing. This woman is absolutely phenomenal, but yet she didn't realize that she was quite so phenomenal. So that is how we met each other. And then over a little while, I worked with Laura, aside from the membership, helping her with her business. And that is why we are here today. And I don't know whether, Laura, do you want to share a little synopsis of that little journey that we had together from your take, and how you became the superstar you are today by using your zone of genius?
I don't know how I coped, to be fair, but sorry, I'll be serious now. But no, so I was a VA charging £15 an hour. I just started my business because I was bored and wanted to do something, because I already had another business and that was doing real well. And I was like, well, I've got all these skills, I'm not using them. So I'm going to make a business and I'll be a VA so that I can help everybody out. And then I met Nikki and her amazing community of members. And the look I got when I said I'm a VA who charges £15 an hour, I think I will never ever forget. Because you all just gave me that look of, oh my God, what the hell is this woman doing? And back then, I invested in Nikki in her power hour, is how I first started getting mentored by Nikki. And I remember spending that first £97 with you, Nikki, of being like torture. Like, I was sat there looking at my bank balance thinking, is she worth investing this £97 into? Do I do it? And I can't, like, you know, like when people will say, like, I don't get why people are, it's £60. Why are people not buying it? Why are people, I totally get it. Totally get it. And I totally get that pain point because I remember that feeling so well. And then that were it then. Unfortunately, you got stuck with me because I think we had like a call every 2 weeks or something, and you niched me down and I became the automation queen. Then I became the email marketing queen. I always remember signing my first big guru, my first big client, who was, I would call guru status, and the panic I had. And I remember voice noting you, Nikki, and walking around my unit just out there. And I was like, what's a big imposter syndrome, really? I was like, I can't do this, can't. And you was like, you'll be fine, you can do it. You're an expert. And I'm like, I'm not an expert. I've never done this before. Can't do it. But we did it. And now I have a 6-figure business with 4 staff members who all are amazing. I love all my clients. I've got clients who are small all the way to the big gurus, and I help them with their launches, their email marketing, their tech, everything about it. And I wouldn't change it at all.
Amazing. And then it was about a year ago, wasn't it, that we both had a membership, and my membership needed tech support and their membership was asking about mentoring. So we joined forces a year ago, wasn't it? A year ago, exactly, because we ran this similar challenge this time last year. And so we've been going a year really together, haven't we? And oh my goodness, I think she's ready to kill me right now. However, we are here to tell the tale. And so that is how we work together. We've got 2 sort of coaching heads coming together as one in this Supercharge training session. Everything within
kind of saw a gap, didn't we? So it was like my members needed your mentoring and your members needed my tech brain.
Yeah. And it was like, it was a perfect fit, wasn't it, in that regard? Laura is quite phenomenal with her tech side, and she has got this incredible brain like no other. And she's also got a real knack for teaching tech in such a simplified manner that even like the non-tech amongst us, we get it because she teaches it so beautifully. So it just works hand in hand beautifully well. And hopefully you'll see that through this 3-day free training event this week. Okay, then, so let's just discuss that for a moment. So today I'm going to be talking you through the lead magnets. And some of you are going to be really at the start of your journey and some a little bit further on. But I do really ask you to watch the whole thing, because there'll be things that you may have forgotten, insights that you wouldn't know about, that will really change your lead magnet journey. Tomorrow, Laura's going to be teaching all about funnels and tech. And then on Thursday, we're going to come together and talk marketing to you. Yes, we're going to sell something, but not within this training today. And it's not going to take away from anything. You'll see that everything we do, we give insane value. If you want to join with into our paid service after that, then that's great. But otherwise, just take what you need and leave what you don't. So within the group, obviously there's going to be a prize for the best cheerleader. So remember to really help each other, support each other, because there will be a prize by Friday. The sessions we're going to try and keep to around about an hour or so. They're live in the group, so they will be accessible on replay for the week. So, please do not worry. We do not fill with fluff with anything. So, just please be aware that whatever we're going to be sharing is really good, important information. And so every day there's going to be a workbook that you can download. You don't have to print it off. you can just access it within as a digital copy, and then write notes. So we're not saying you have to print them off, because we know that people don't like to spend money on the printing costs. Okay, then, so you've also got the first drop in the group, which is the list of lead magnet ideas. That's to get you started in the right direction if you cannot. That's lovely, Becky. Sorry, I'm seeing these comments come up and I'm like, oh, this is so nice. So a lot of our members are here already, which is amazing. So yeah, I'm really, really going to try and keep it finite. A lot of the stuff you might have to go back to if it's too much information, and especially I would say day 2, which is the tech. So Laura's kindly dropped in the links, direct links to get these things, which is fantastic. And I will now go ahead, and I'm going to share my screen, because I think Laura's going to help me do that. And we're going to go through everything to do with lead magnets. So you can see my screen here, hopefully, and our little faces on the side. And we hope that you'll be able to add any of your questions either during it or at the end. We'll take questions. Okay, so let's fire away. Okay, then. So you are here to share everything that we have learned through our own journey and our clients, okay? Because what we want to do is use all of that information that we've learned, and we have learned a hell of a lot of stuff, to help you create your perfect high converting lead magnet. Plus, obviously, we're going to give you all of the support within the Facebook group free, all of the resources to help you achieve the best results for free. Okay, so you will have absolutely tons of support and resources to help you create your perfect lead magnet. Okay, so we're going to go into the creation today, the tech tomorrow, and the marketing on Thursday. Okay, so we're going to learn how to create a lead magnet that's going to wow your dream clients today. Okay, what is a lead magnet? Well, first of all, let me know in the comments. If you're there, let me know, what is a lead magnet? So, or even, have you got a lead magnet? Would be a really good one. Have you got just
I'd love to know what lead magnets people have got at the minute.
Yeah, I know there's a few people I think have dropped their links in, haven't they? But I don't think I've seen anybody's actual lead magnet links in the group. So that is really going to help us help you if we get to see the behind the scenes of what you've actually produced. So Jane's got one but not launched it yet. Amazing. Lisa Jane's got one. So a lead magnet is any piece of content, such as an ebook, infographic, PDF file. We'll go through all of the different sorts later, that you can download or be offer in exchange for your clients, your customers, a visitor, providing an email address. Okay, so essentially they are giving their email address to you and giving you permission to have their data. Okay, people are very protective over that. So we're going to talk about why it's really important that you need that sort of secret magic sauce as we go through this. So the most important element of a lead magnet is the content, okay? Because it must be high value. We talk lots about insane value, okay? We need to really focus on diving in deep and giving insane value every step of the way, and absolutely being top-notch professional from the moment somebody comes into your world all the way through to the end. That's the key to success for your lead magnet. Content that really tempts the user enough to put their details in that little box and do that exchange. Okay, you need to deliver phenomenal value. Okay, just like you'll see that we're doing within this challenge and the training. Okay, and also by giving that email address to you, they are showing that they need what you have. Okay, and they need the support from you on that given subject. Hi, Nikki. They want to learn from you, and this is a huge opportunity. Now, we're saying this because I don't know whether any of you here watching this now have got together their lead magnet. They put everything into this lead magnet. They've offered it maybe twice on social media, and then that's it. Nothing's happened. Then you say, well, have you got a list? Well, yes, I got 50 people signed up. Have you done anything with that list? No, I haven't. So what a wasted opportunity that is, okay? So this is an opportunity not just to wow with your lead magnet, but to support them going forward with your expertise and to show them your unique speciality. And Lisa just said she launched hers last month and she nearly has 100 signups. That's amazing. So there's different sorts of lead magnets. Okay, this one's useful lead magnets. Okay, this is something that saves time, energy, money. Okay, it's an irresistible type of lead magnet. It's called the silver bullet. Okay, one specific problem, one actionable solution. Okay, because it's human nature to want the greatest outcome for the least amount of work. Okay, so make sure your lead magnet, if you're putting out a useful lead magnet, does all the hard work for them. Okay, examples on the right hand side of all of the different variations of lead magnets you can have: checklists, cheat sheets, templates, swipe files, examples, scripts, toolkits, etc., etc. So there's no point me going through all of this. All this information is within the workbook. Okay, so we don't want to fill this time with things that you can get easily accessible within the workbook. Then we've got educational lead magnets. These are lead magnets that teach the users or the people that have signed up about a specific topic that is relevant to your offer. Okay, so remember what we're doing, and we're going to talk about this later. We've got to tie in your lead magnet to what you offer. Okay, so the best part about an educational lead magnet is that it positions you as an expert. So, for example, tutorials, ebooks, guides, reports, educational videos, audios, webinars, just like the challenge that we're doing today, all of it is showing our expertise. And that is a really, really powerful way to get the credibility and the people within your audience. Okay. Oh, brilliant. Nikki's got a lead magnet ready to go, and an educational lead magnet too. Tick and then tick. Then we've got entertaining lead magnets. Okay, so the quiz, the survey, the thing that's fun to get people to download their information for is a quick win. It can be impactful. I would rather you go down the educational route initially, but work up to things like the quiz and the surveys, because some people, if they have to fill out a 30 question survey, they might get a little bit bored unless they've been part of your world a little bit longer. Then you've got the community building lead magnets. So we are education lead magnet with this challenge we're doing now, and we're community. So we're holding it within a challenge group, a Facebook group, etc. So we're covering two of those things, and actually I like to think that we're quite entertaining along the way as well, even if it's just the music that we had a little bop to initially. So okay, so we're going to look at some examples right now. So an example is a template. Okay, so with templates, take a look at the items you use within your own business, or you use when you work with your clients or your customer. Okay, there's often something that you've already got and can repurpose as a lead magnet that you find and you might use every week, every month, that you think this is something I couldn't live without. Well, your audience is probably exactly the same if you're on the same journey. Okay, so think about the templates that you've already got, checklists. Okay, this is a really great lead magnet. Okay, a simple checklist that will help somebody not forget to do X, Y, and Z, to ensure that when they have their website out there, what are the key areas they need to have on their landing page, for example. There are so many different ideas. So tools, these are ultimately dependent on the niche that you're in and what your audience values. Okay. So tech business could showcase a new digital tool. Okay. And you could then showcase that, and you could potentially have an affiliate income from that actually. Laura had a brilliant resource that she gave away. We'll show about that in a moment, which actually comes under ebooks and digital guides as well. And the other one I'd like to mention is a toolkit, which tends to offer many of these different examples in one insane value free toolkit that you can then repurpose later on. So this is the 7 ways to save 3 hours a week that Laura put together. I think, was it your first lead magnet?
Yeah, that was my first ever one. It's been rebranded just recently, actually. But no, that was my very, 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 very first lead magnet. And I had zero list on launching that one.
Yeah. So you said here that you promoted it for 2 weeks solidly and then every week for 4 months. And that's the key here. Do you remember what I said just now? It's you've spent all of that time putting together a lead magnet. Then you have to promote it consistently. And Laura and I are all about consistency. So she had 88 signups in that period. Out of those 88 signups in that period alone, this is not talking about since that, she made 2.5K from a launch into the email marketing wizardry, which was when she first launched her signature program. Okay, so just from zero audience, zero list. Okay, one really, really simple but impactful lead magnet. She got 88 signups. Okay, so new audience, new signups. She was consistent. Then she sold to them. Another key area. Okay, she sold to them and made 2.5K. Okay, so that's just from the one lead magnet. We can go further than that. But why do you need a lead magnet? Okay, it is your first steps to building relationships. Because, big reason, it's hard to find the right people who are ready to make that buying decision. The lead magnet allows you to build that relationship with them, to make an impact on them, to be able to really impress upon them how amazing you are. Okay. And as a business owner, you need to generate leads, okay? Which means you need to increase traffic from social media, website, blogs, etc. Your number one goal is not just increasing income. Your number one, you've got to generate the leads first. You've got to get the people into your world, okay? Now, if you were to just sell on social media with no list building, with no warming up your audience, it's actually incredibly hard to sell. Okay, and I'm sure Laura's going to give us some stats about this at some point in the journey, and it's really exciting. And she's got me loving stats as well. So our objective of our lead magnet that we're putting together this week, or we're fine-tuning your lead magnet this week, is to capture your dream client's attention, okay? Before they leave your website, social media, blog, wherever they've come and they've happened to see you, you need to grab them. And that's your big chance. That's your biggest opportunity to really attract your dream clients and get them onto your list, okay? And that's when you can nurture them. You can share your knowledge. You're doing this as part of your business strategy, as part of a launch strategy, as part of a lead generation strategy, as part of a income generation strategy. Okay, this is like you cannot have not have this in your business if you want a profitable business at the end. So we need to have really dynamic lead magnets. Okay, it's a real good opportunity to share your expertise about your specific niche subject. Okay, so when
I'd love to know what expertise we've got if people drop them in the comments.
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Because that will help us give some ideas while we're teaching you at the same time if we know what your business actually does.
So Lisa says, I think that's where I went wrong. Did the email sequence, but didn't sell. But what I would say, I don't know what percentage, but a very, 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 very high percentage of business owners that have made their first, second or third lead magnet do not advertise it. They don't maybe have it on their landing page. They maybe don't have it in their bio, their links. And so how will people know about it if we don't sell it, sell it out and let people know and market it? So Reem, you're a website designer. Yeah, keep on letting us know in the chat below, and then we can let you know if we have any ideas or if you need any ideas. There's tons of ideas as a website designer. So within your lead magnet, you are showcasing your expertise, okay? So what you're doing is you're leading them to become raving fans at the end of the funnel, okay? Right, this is top secret stuff. Top secret. It might be obvious, but it is absolutely the top secret. And the reason why it's top secret is everybody seems to be ignoring this absolute amazing secret sauce. Okay, this is the launch the lead magnet formula. Okay, really, 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 really simple. We use your expertise, which is your niche area, which is, here we go, landscaping, virtual assistants, bespoke business books. We've got social media, Canva mentor. We have got productivity coach, email list manager and co-writer. Amazing. So they're your expertise. Now we need to add your va-va-voom, which is your superpower. Out of that niche area, what is your superpower? What do people know you for? What do people tag you in? So in Facebook groups for? What do people absolutely know? I need to go to her because of this. Okay, so your niche expertise area, then your superpower. Then we add insane value to our lead magnet. And then once we've driven our audience onto our list, we build relationships and then we sell. It's amazing. That's how it works. I couldn't believe it when Laura taught me this a couple of years ago. And I remember I did this. I followed the exact formula. And within 2 weeks, I'd signed up a one-to-one client and I didn't even know who she was. Like, she was not even on my radar. And I was like, oh my days. So somebody's just signed up to my list. I've put out about my one-to-one and she's just paid me $3,000 on my email list. Who knew? It was amazing. It was
I remember
really
when you got your first reply ever.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh my God, who knew? People actually talk to you.
People talk.
But
what is this mistress and what's talking to me on an email?
Yeah, because it used to be, and many of you might feel like this, that list building and emailing your list is just something you've got on your tick list that can be easily forgotten. That you think, right, I did it a month ago. Oh God, I really must send another, email out to my list. Or you just haven't done it for 4 months and you think, oh bugger, like that's a dead list then, isn't it? So I was very intermittent with my email marketing. I was all over LinkedIn. I was like, yeah, great. I was getting signed up on LinkedIn all over the place. But on my email marketing, utter tosh. And then I was like, whoa, I get people chatting to me. Wow, I actually sell on my list. This is amazing. So I'm loving everybody's information here. Oh, I love that. I inspire and empower women struggling with hormone imbalance. I love that. So we're offering insane value, something really, really incredible. So we build a relationship and then we can start selling. Okay. It is amazing. So we've got to look at our superpower. Now, I need to know, do you know what your superpower is? Yeah, Lisa says she forgets. What is your superpower? Okay. We all have it. Okay, and we need to be shouting our superpower from the rooftops. Okay, what your superpower does, it elevates you above your competitors. Okay, it allows you to be unique, stand out from the crowd. Okay, and this also helps you summarize this in your content, in your promo graphics, in your emails. I'm called the Power Hour Queen. Laura's a tech geek extraordinaire and all of the other superlatives that I call her that is amazing about tech. What is your area of expertise? Okay, and let's see if we can actually summarize that in a really short, sharp, snappy sentence. Dawn specializes in Dubsado. Okay, fantastic. What makes you different than the rest, Dawn? Karen, my superpower is that I hear that what is not said and can take someone to the place where they can sit and reflect. Okay, great. So you're able to see into other people what they cannot see themselves, maybe. Interesting. So having this zone of genius is not just about your umbrella. This is about fine-tuning what makes you different, okay? Because it'll really help you create content that speaks to your dream clients. It'll help you share your knowledge in your voice, in your mannerisms, in your uniqueness, using your youisms, using your personality, using your style, and really owning the heck out of what you do. Okay, it's going to really help you educate your audience in a way only you can, that nobody can mimic. Emily says, oh, you're the event fairy godmother. Insane attention to detail. Oh my gosh, that makes me salivate. Okay, then that's fantastic. So what is an ideal client? Okay, now normally on challenges, I used to cover this a whole day on a Tuesday. I used to lose half the people by the end of Tuesday. So I'm going to summarize this. Okay, at the start, we need to know who we're chatting to. And that is our ideal client. I actually call it a dream client. Later on, when you've built an audience of people and you've got clients coming to you, you've got customers, you don't have to be as niche to your ideal client. That's basically the rule, okay? So what is an ideal client, and do you know your ideal client? If you do, let us know in the comments who your ideal client is. Okay, so simply put, this is a person that loves to work with you, that needs your products and services, and the people you want to attract into your world. So it's not just the people that love to work with you, it's the people that you love to work with. Okay, you need to know who you're serving, otherwise you won't know their problems or how you can support them with their transformation. Oh, bum, lost you in a tunnel. I'm assuming Lisa's driving. Okay, so once you've nailed who you're talking to, okay, the workbook has got that information in, so you can go through that in detail. We need to know who we're serving. We need to take them on a journey. What is a client journey? And do you know, give me a thumbs up emoji if you know what your customer funnel looks like, what your client journey looks like. Okay, then, as a business owner, every single decision, every product you make, every advert, every post, you should be considering one, if not all, of the following. Okay, how to attract more of your audience, how to convert visitors into targeted leads. So basically that means putting your lead magnet out, converting them onto your list, building your list with warm audience, so then you can delight them and convert them into paid customers and then into raving fans. Okay, so because we don't want to only start out strong, we want to wow them at every single stage. So when I said right at the start, we want to give that real good wow factor from our lead magnet to our sign up, to our landing page, to our first welcome email, to our next launch that we do. All the way through, your aim is to wow your audience. Even if they haven't paid you yet, we're wowing them. Even if they have paid you, we continue to wow them, because many people, I know I have, and Laura does, people can stay in your world for years and continue to invest in you. And, you know, we must look after these people. So this is your, we're going to go briefly through the customer funnel and the customer journey for those that aren't aware of this, this funnel. Okay. So on social media, they're strangers. They're just people that are scrolling through their feed, okay? you want to do is you want to attract them. You attract them with your social media content. You attract them with your images that you put out there, and you attract them with your lead magnets. We then turn them into regular visitors. Okay. They're going, oh, I like her. I'm going to follow her. I'm going to check her out. Fantastic. We need them now to convert. Now, what that means is we want them to go onto our list. So we want them to now sign up to something. So you might run a masterclass. You might just put a PDF out there. You might do something like this. And we want to add them into our leads, because at that stage, we're going to really wow them and say, look, this is who we are. This is what we do. Do you love what we do? Fantastic. Come aboard. And then they're paying clients. And when they're paying clients, they're going to be so delighted. They're going to go round and shout your name from the rooftops. And that is an amazing thing. Okay, so the learning journey is, there's two different journeys. Okay, the learning journey is the first journey. So your client, customer, is going on a learning journey. Now, depending on your niche area, okay, depends on what that looks like, how long it takes, and how involved the process is. So your big job is to understand who you're serving and what their journey is, and what they need at each given point that matches your superpower. Okay, so we'll go a little bit further here. So remember what I said when they first go into the funnel. So they might be thinking about this subject. So they're just thinking about it. Then they start to learn about it. But what they're doing at this point, they're doing due diligence. They're finding out who is the expert. Then when they found out who's the expert, they go, oh, I might just find out about that person. I think I'm going to join Nikki and Laura in her challenge and see what's going to happen there. Oh, I might dip my toes in the water of this little offer that they might be offering right down here. And once you get them into the lead magnet, they will then think about taking the next level and the next level until they continue working with you, loving your work. And when they stop stop working with you, they'll still love you and still shout your name from the rooftops. Okay, then you've got the buying journey, which is really, really important. This is the journey they're going along with, their learning journey. At different points, they're going to invest in themselves and you. Okay, so that's why it's really important to match where they're ready to invest. Okay, and at different price points at different points along that journey. Okay, so let me show you what that means. Here we are. We're in the building the free lead magnet stage at the start of somebody's journey with you. Okay, what they'll do is they'll think, oh, I'm going to maybe invest in them. I'm going to join the next thing they offer that you upsell through your list. Then they might go, oh, I love that masterclass. That was really pretty phenomenal. I think I might invest in working with her one-to-one, but I'm not too sure if I actually want to work with her long term. So I'm going to check her out and book a power hour. Great. That was really good. Now, what I've done is I've joined her on that power hour, and actually I'm still not ready to go into coaching or further, but she's got this amazing digital course, and she's actually offered me a discount to join that digital course because she's already in part of my world. So that is how we go on. We start low, we gradually build as their knowledge increases, and as their interest and belief in you. Okay, now we need to look at pain points along that journey. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, what does that pain point mean? Now, a lot of people say you need to press those pain points, you need to jab those pain points, and I'm a little bit of a tricky one. I'm bringing it up now because I do understand pain points, but actually I love to really accentuate the transformation as well as just the pain point. Otherwise it can be very, very negative. Okay, so a pain point is a problem that your client is experiencing. Okay, that's like just a pain point, a problem. That's it. Okay. Each pain point refers to a specific problem that they're facing, and you've got to find those points that you can serve them. For me, a pain point is a desire or aspiration in my niche. Yes, I love that, Nikki. Absolutely. Exactly what we're saying. It's about that aspirational, where they want to get to. And we do talk about that in the training, because it's not yes, you have to recognize the pain points, but to look at the tangible outcomes to show them where they want to be right now. And that's what people buy into. They don't buy into the pain point, they buy into the relief of the pain point. However, you have to recognize the pain points to deliver that solution in the first place, if that makes sense. If it makes sense, let me know in the comments. Give me a heart or a thumbs up emoji and let me know. Okay, so this will either make or break your relationships, because you have to match your client with your superpower, with your with their problem, with your solution, and the transformation that you're going to offer. Okay, that's how we get pitch perfect, with all of those things coming together. Okay, so if you're acknowledging that customer's pain points, that shows that you understand them, but equally it shows with your expertise that you can move them through and get them to that transformative place. Okay, so Claire's here. She works with fitness. Oh, hello, Julie. Nice to see you. And she shows how people can easily become fitter using Pilates, etc., to get to that end result, move easier with less pain, etc., etc. So there's two different pain points. It's the obvious one that you can see, okay, the touchy-feely pain point, and then you've got the one that makes you feel. So if somebody has anxiety, they feel many things, but also the things they can see is it stops them doing things. Does that make sense? So Anne-Marie says the pain point for me is overwhelm, resistance, despair, feeling stuck. Outcome is freedom, relief, clarity, and even saying that is lighter, it's more positive, it's more exciting. So that's where your people will want to be. So although you're recognizing that pain point, Anne-Marie, you're also recognizing that they need to know that manifestation of abundance and where they want to be has got to have a really clear picture at the end. So you've got to understand both the touchy feely as well as the emotional side. Oh, I love that. Laura's just asking questions because I'm aware of the time. So when you're looking at the needs of your ideal dream client, that and you're trying to fix a problem that they've got with your expertise, a really good technique is to connect it to one of the hierarchy of emotional needs, the Maslow's hierarchy of emotional needs. If you can impact them in one of these, that is much more of a necessity for them to invest. So if you are a relationship counselor and you can help them to love themselves, love their partner, become more intimate, have that sense of connection, that's our big tick. But at the same time, you're also raising the self-esteem. You're raising your partner's self-esteem. You're gaining more strength, and also as a relationship will have more freedom. So you can see how that really evolves. And if you can use that within your marketing, within your problem solution transformation, that is really important. I don't know if anybody's actually thought about connecting your lead magnets and the problem solution to this hierarchy of needs. Let me know by giving me a heart below if you've actually thought about that before. Okay, so let's look at the pain points. Okay, are you going to help them save money, save them time, make certain tasks or life in general easier? What is the transformation you're giving them? And we don't want to give them 10 dozen solutions here. We want to, yeah, Judith, I knew you would. We want to be really succinct in what we're actually going to be focusing them to know that this is the one problem, one solution, one transformation that this lead magnet's going to give them. Okay, nice to see you, Julie. Okay, let's just talk research now. Okay, so when we're going into research, you've got your resources, you've got your workbook, okay, but we need to go a little bit closer to our audience to try and find the perfect topic, problem, transformation, okay, and that takes research. So oh, there you go, Laura, you've got Reem in there who you can help, I'm sure. So check out the leaders in your niche, okay. people with the big ad spend, the people that are like way up there that, you know, you're not competing with, but you're looking at their aspirational people. Look at what they're doing. Now, this is a big clause here. Never copy, full stop. Not that I need to put that in there, I'm sure, with you lovely lot. But I'm very strong on this point. People that have been in my world know how strong I am on this point. We don't need to copy anybody because we're really going to be working with our unique zone of genius, our superpowers. However, checking out the leaders in your niche industry, okay, those further ahead in your journey, allows you to understand what they offer, what seems to work, and maybe what you could do differently to up level your lead magnet. Now, copy stalking, once again, this does not mean copying the competition. Okay, I keep on putting this in there because I can see how you could take that one the wrong way. Copy stalking is a process of spying on your ideal clients. I love this. If you're not doing it, you should be doing it. Okay, so let's look for your audience. Where are they hanging out? What platform? Okay, where are your communities filled with your ideal clients, okay, where they're already sharing their problems? So find them, watch the conversations. What are they asking? How are they asking it? Because the terms that they're using is absolute gold for your lead magnets. Remember, you might just think this is just a tick list lead magnet. It's nothing. I can tell you this, if you have a phenomenal lead magnet, it will transform your business. Make no mistake, it transforms it. If you get a list filled with dream clients that you naturally upsell to because they want to know about you, you've made such a lasting impression, it will transform. So doing this work is huge for moving forward with your lead magnet. You can, if you've already got a Facebook group yourself, ask your audience. If you've already got a list, ask your list. Okay, get the information. What are they wanting right now? What are you struggling with right now? Okay, we added in the Facebook group, our Supercharge community, you know, what is it you need right now about lead magnets? It's asking, understanding what they need now, and then you'll understand how you need to market it and grab their attention. The other thing is checking out ads. Now, I don't know whether anybody's ever noticed, but if you're chatting away about nappies, I know this will probably happen to me now. I'm talking about nappies with my friends. I'm not actually, but if I was, I would suddenly find on my Facebook feed or my Instagram feed something about babies, toddlers, nappies, something about that. I know that'll happen because they're listening to you all the time. Technology is intuitive, it's listening to you all the time unless you're absolutely cloak and dagger on your systems. So a good technique is on Facebook or Instagram, type in a search that you need to know. So for us, it might be build an email list. Okay, do a couple of searches of something, then go off, make yourself a cup of tea, come back, look on your phone, start scrolling, and you'll start seeing ads showing up. Those ads will give you information. A, you can see the popular ads. B, you can look at the comments within those ads to see what people are saying, and you can check out the competition and your dream clients at the same time. Okay, even if it's information you don't need right now, but it could be really good information for later, you know, create a Google sheet, a Google Doc, a Trello, capture the information so that it is absolutely held and not, you don't ever forget it. So this is going to be a resource, a gold resource of your audience's words, sayings, information they want, problems. What we don't want to do is then get sidetracked and think, actually, I'm going to go and solve another problem. We need to stick with one problem, one solution, stick with it all the way through, set it up beautifully, astound your audience, wow them. And doing your research really does pay dividends. Okay, so look at all of the different things that I've suggested. Okay, look at all the different things that come up from your audience, come up from your competitor research. Look at the commonalities. Okay, if it's the same kind of questions, the things that are coming up over and over again, that signals that that's a major pain point that needs solving. Then you look at, does that help? Does my superpower help with that? Fantastic. You know what your lead magnet direction is. Delivering insane value. I'm banging on about it. Laura bangs on about it. Okay. So you want to stand out from the crowd. Okay. Delivering a checklist that has no relevance to anything will not stand out from the crowd. It will gather dust on these people's hard drive. They will unsubscribe from you straight away, and we don't want that. So what we want to do is impact them hard, okay, with an amazing lead magnet from beginning of the process all the way through to the end of the buyer's journey, okay? Anne-Marie says, oh my God, I just mentioned on Facebook about meditation I created this morning, replies saying yes already. And I was just wondering what it was. It a good one? There you go. You've asked about it and people want it. So remember, your audience are very, very cautious about giving their email address now. People used to spam. So we don't do that anymore. We don't do spam a lot. We don't do anything like that. What we do is we hit them hard with a absolutely fantastic, unique offer that's really wow. Okay. And it'll get noticed in the noisy world that we're living in today. Okay. You need to go above and beyond your competitors. So the best practices that used to be, okay, you need to challenge them, offer something better, brighter, more helpful to your dream client. Okay, make your lead magnet too good to give away. Now, who has, fess up, right? Who has in this audience here today felt like they don't want to give something away because it's worth paying for? Who has held back on giving information away? Just say yes in the comments. It's okay, no judgment. But who has held back because they don't want to give too much of their stuff away? Let us know. Okay, then. So what we want to do is we want to simplify the process. So zoom in on your dream client's knowledge level, where they are in their journey right now, what their needs are right at that point, match it with your superpower. Okay, zoom out from where you are right now. Okay, zoom into where they are, zoom out from where you are, because sometimes we are too close, we cannot see. We're too far down that journey. And so we have to take ourselves away from a situation. That's why other people like myself, I'm a really good missing links finder. Okay, I can see things that other people cannot see themselves. That's because you're too close to it. So we need to remove ourselves. We need to remove the jargon. We need to remove all of the complex strategies and talk to them like they are 5 at their knowledge point, if that makes sense. Oh gosh, that's brilliant, Lisa. I was told my lead magnet was too good to give away for free. Exactly. People cannot believe you're giving all of this information away. At the end of this challenge, people will be, wow, you've given us all of this for free. This is amazing. And that is the best feeling ever. But bigger isn't better, guys. Bigger isn't better. So don't try and write a massive ebook or create a big email course but you're diluting the message, the content, the transformation. Be ultra specific. People are really precious about their time right now. Okay, so find a common problem that your ideal faces, provide a quick solution, mix in your superpowers and that amazing special sauce, get them there quicker, get them the best results. Okay, don't shortchange them, but make it short, snappy, precise, amazing, and wow them. However, do not overpromise and underdeliver. A lot of people can be given the va-va-voom. They're amazing at their marketing, but when they receive it, it falls flat. Okay, that can damage new relationships. So we deliver exactly what we promise. In fact, we can overpromise and over-deliver. Okay, it's better to say you're going to get one thing. We're going to give you 3 lots of training. However, within that, we're going to give you tools and resources that are going to be absolutely insane value. And we're going to leave a lasting impression for those that wish to take it. So just like this session here today. So what lead magnet connects to your offer? Now, this is a short one here. Now, a lot of people do not connect their lead magnet to their next offer. They just randomly pick a freebie, but we need to make it strategic. We need to ensure that it naturally, through our list building, so they tie in, they put their email address for this lead magnet, they go, whoa, that's amazing. They're on the list, okay? And then a few weeks later, they're, whoa, she's just sent something else, amazing. And then they're still enjoying that content. And then you're suddenly letting them know about a masterclass. Oh my goodness, that's a no-brainer for 27. If she gives this amount of value for free, what will she do in her masterclass? And so on. So we need to be really strategic about tying in all of your products and services, starting with your lead magnet. There needs to be a connection from your lead magnet to your next offer. Just like this one. So this is me a little while ago, a few years ago. I offered a free mini masterclass, okay? Demystifying power hours, okay? From that mini masterclass, I upsold to a live masterclass with Q&A. And I think it was about a 2-hour session. It was full on, nothing held back. It was freaking amazing. I then moved it into a paid replay. And at the time of this, which was a year ago, we had this screen print, I'd made 2,640 from 94 purchases from the replay alone. Okay. From that replay, I then sold power hours. People wanted to find out about their own power hours and putting together their own power hours. So from that first free masterclass, it connected to all of my offers. Okay. Does that make sense? Give me a heart if that makes sense. And then also along the way, you get social proof that impacts your next offer as well. Okay, so, you know, somebody watches the masterclass, they get impacted, they put a power hour together. From that, they then go to the paid masterclass and they're, whoa, this is a whole different experience. And they get more and more. So let me know in the comments if that makes sense. This is another one that I put out there as a free high value lead magnet. It was the lead magnet success toolkit. I put it out for a limited time. It had tutorials, download the lot, 11 modules, insane value, right? Why would you do that? Well, why wouldn't you do it? Okay. So we put it out there for free. And then I made it paid for £27. Okay. The lead magnet success toolkit paid 209 people. Okay, so share your high level lead magnets and then you can convert it into your product suite if you so wish to do so. Okay, now Trello for social media course. Laura, do you want to talk about this one? This is a Laura baby.
I think I might do. But yeah, so insane value, like Nikki keeps saying. Well, we'll rabbit on about that a lot. Gone are the days of the simple lead magnets like that you could find from a blog post. So it needs to be something that goes a bit more. So I created a course, Trello for social media, and no one would have lied, it was 20 minutes long. It was 20 minutes long, 3 videos. Each one were like between 5 and 7 minutes. And it just showed people how to use Trello to plan the social media. Nice and simple. But the insane value in it was how simple it was. It was just like they got a win from it. Nice and easy, a simple win. And loads of people signed up for it. I made it free to start off with. So 195 people went and got it. And then what I did was I made it paid after. So out of the 195 even, sorry, I'm reading the slide wrong, is 171 people signed up for it for free in the first 2 weeks. And then I switched it to paid. So it goes back to what Nikki said earlier, where sometimes you hold back information because you think, well, no, we need to pay for that. But we have to show people that you are the expert, and that's the best way to do it. If I was ever thinking about a lead magnet, I would think about what would I charge someone to get from me? And I would charge people to get that course from me normally. So that is why I went and offered it for free. And it's the same with this challenge. We would normally charge for stuff like this. This is why we only ever run it once a year, because it is absolute insane value what we're giving you. This is stuff that people would pay to come work one-to-one with us for, or they'd pay to come into our memberships to get this information from us. And we give it away insane value for free because of that, because we know this is chargeable, the amount of information we're giving. But if your ebook or your masterclass, your challenge, whatever you're doing, you sat there thinking, I wouldn't pay for that, well, it's probably not going to hit the mark.
Yeah, amazing. So this is a client of Laura's. This was a year ago, this particular screenshot. And the reason why we're showing this is what happens in a year. So this is her product-based client. So nearly 30% of her sales come from his email list. And it's 3 lead magnets. The first one is a discount code. And then we've got 2 ebooks. And then he sends regular emails. Do you want to talk about this one now, Laura? Because I know you want to show the insights in that in a moment as well.
All right, yeah. So just for those product-based businesses who are here, so I know we've got a few product bases. This is a product-based business who sell a very niche product, prescription diving mask, if anyone needs to know. And I will tell you to this date, so he started email marketing about 2 years ago. He has never ever sent a sales email. I would actually encourage to send a sales email, because I would just love to see the figures. But he's never ever sent a sales email out. All he has done is created lead magnets. So he's got 3 lead magnets, and he sends a weekly email out, which is, so we teach this inside one of our memberships, the A strategy, where we encourage you to send weekly emails out, which we can go more in depth on that another time. But it actually generates income. And I will actually show you the live stats now. So that was a year ago. And I'm in his account now. So I'm going to show you the live stats now when I find out how to get my screen on and not Nikki's.
Yeah, it is well, isn't it? Exactly. And it goes to show that those people like myself who hates being a spammy pammy, okay? I absolutely hate selling. I've had like a massive problem with selling. This is why this system works, because what you're delivering is insane value and expertise, and people naturally will want to buy into you. You don't have to go salesy all of the time.
And this is what his stats are currently for last year. So obviously we've seen a huge increase in regards to the amount of revenue. So it's actually gone up. We can see, so last time it was 94,000. Now it's gone up to 136. He made before 20,000 from the automations, 6,000 from his campaigns. That's his weekly emails. And now he's made 38,000 and 8,000. So he's gone from 30% to 34% of his revenue is actually emails. And just to prove how successful some of these are, so his discount code, the first email we'll get with the discount code has created him 14,000 worth of revenue. The first email in a guide has generated him nearly 7,000 of email. But the reason we have more than one email in these sequences, which you're going to learn tomorrow, like even discount code, the email free, so a reminder email, has generated £2,000 as well. And you can see from the emails, he does love me. He doesn't have to do anything either. And then from an email here, he sent one email out, advice. I remember checking out what this email was. It was telling people where the favourite places are to go diving. And he made £976 off that one email. So I can't always track people's stats because they don't always connect well. And just to show you this, that's all he has. He has a 10% discount code on his website. And I know I spoke to someone yesterday in the group actually who has a code. And a question I asked is, if you do have a discount code, do you send up emails after checking, have you used your discount code yet? And there's ways as well that you can actually connect things up so it automatically knows if you have or not. But if you remind them to use it, you're more likely to get it. I mean, you can see that's one of his ebooks there. Choose the perfect dive mask in 4 steps. Nice and simple. It deals with a pain point for them straight away. Normally, he wouldn't tell people how to pick the perfect dive mask unless they went to his shop. But here he's telling them how to do it straight away. And then his other guide, we can see here, nice and simple, telling people it hits a pain point. So the pain point he was having Loads of people were coming in his shop and they were confused of what lenses to use on these masks. So he's corrected that and he put a guide together, and now that's located on his shop. So when it comes to e-commerce, the biggest thing I find different to service providers need to think in same value. And I think, I don't know if you agree, Nikki, I think e-commerce need to think much, much more about the pain point and the simplest way to solve that pain point.
Yeah, much more specific, I think. So that is specific. Yes. It's a diving mask a store. It's literally, you cannot get clearer than that. Okay, you cannot get clearer. So you look at the objection about buying a mask. The objection is, I can't visit the store. So what he's done is he's overcome that objection by offering the advice that he would normally offer face to face within that book. And that is like, that's so easy. That's putting his expertise knowledge into a format that absolutely nails it. And Laura said he has not sent one sales email, and he has made, how much did you say was it now? 2 years on? 130.
That's for 1 year. So that plus the other screen will be the 2 year one.
Yeah, amazing. So look at that. So this goes to show you do not have to be a spammy pammy, okay? You do not have to worry if you have got a product-based business. You can do equally well, if not better. Do you know what I mean? So there is nothing stopping a product-based business offering a lead magnet that will sell. Okay, so there is nothing stopping. I've not found anybody that has not got or can have a lead magnet. All right, so that's a really, really good share. Thank you for that, Laura. Okay, so what you need to do next is you need to map it all out. So you need to grab the workbook, map out the problems, the solutions you offer, do the research. Now, if you've already got a lead magnet, I would ask you to go back and look at that lead magnet after learning what you've learned today, and make sure that you are ticking all of the boxes. Ensure that you've absolutely nailed that problem and the transformation, and know that it is a standout from the crowd wow lead magnet that matches your audience at this specific time in the journey, and also matches your next service. Okay, so what you need to remember is you have so much to offer. Okay, every single one of you are unique. You know your stuff more than anybody knows your stuff at your level. Okay, so be confident that you will, by the end of this week, have the most perfect high converting lead magnet that your ideal clients or your dream clients will absolutely love. Okay, so you need to know who your target audience is to be able to match the problem solution transformation. Okay, what they need right now, what's the information that's going to be useful for them right now. So go through all of that. We need to name the title of it, and we can help you with that within the group. Okay, so it needs to say what it does on the tin. What was yours, Laura? 7 tips to save? No, how many tips to save so many hours?
7 ways to save 3 hours a week.
Yeah, super simple. Says what it does on the tin. Look at the amount of signups and look at the income that she gained from it. Okay, so really, really think about what the problem is, the solution, transformation. Then we need to start thinking about that really magnetic title and working it all out. So here's a few examples of really good punchy titles. Okay, 11 ways a digital marketing consultant can help grow your business. How to optimize your health, 21 practices to achieve new levels of health. 7 ways to build your email list faster. That's a really good one. We should do that one, Laura. This one I love. Learn German. Avoid 100 embarrassing mistakes. I mean, who doesn't want that if you're learning German? So really think about and consider what you're going to be calling it. So the sort of example is the best, the only, the epic, the supercharged, or the top 10. Insert the information to get the result without eating frozen peas every day. So that's just an example. So the most epic tech automations you should use in your business today to save you time and make you money whilst you sleep. That's exactly what list building does. Okay, then, so who's your ideal client? copy stalk their problems. What are your unique solutions with your superpowers? Which lead magnet really stands out? Which idea really stands out? Research your competition. Can you do anything that's better? How can you really impact in a more profound way? How can you do this more effectively in a more time efficient way? Making sure that it wows and gives insane value, but doesn't have loads of fluff. Does it feel too good to give away? Yay, let's do it. Okay. And have you got a really amazing title? And do you know the format you will use? Okay, so download the workbook, go through the questions. You can obviously, if you want to add your answers and you need any support, let us know. You can tag us. Tomorrow, Laura's going to be taking you through all the different formats of tech and funnels and all the rest of it on the tech side. And then on Thursday, we're going to be going through the full marketing. Now, you have got all of these available to you. You've got the jargon buster for anything to do with list building, lead magnets, that sort of thing. You're just about to have brand boards dropped. So if you have not got your branding sorted, or you're a bit confused with your branding, this is going to give you inspirational ideas. Okay, that's all going to be under the guide section. You've got your workbook for today. You've also got the ultimate lead magnet ideas. Now, your niche might not be in there. However, it will get you thinking in the right direction. And we hope all of these additions that we're bringing into this free training this week will really catapult you forward to get that real high converting lead magnet. Tomorrow, you're going to have a new workbook to download in the morning, and Laura's going to do a real show and tell of everything there. So, questions. Have we got any questions? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Laura, have we got any questions in the group?
Something that I want to show, but
oh yes,
I thought it'd be good just to show a bit of a quick live example. That's why I asked that question earlier. To help someone come up with lead magnet ideas, but to help come up with lead magnet ideas, I just wanted to show some other examples. Hang on.
Amazing.
Hang on. You know, I just can't stop adding more. So just as evidence, right? So I still have this 7 ways to learn 3 hours a week ebook, like literally still have it. We've got one which is templates, so we still have the templates on there as well. Nikki mentioned early quizzes. So this is a client of mine, and she has quizzes. So she has a health activator quiz that when people press take the free quiz, they can go ahead and take that. So here we've got nice little quiz that people can take straight and easily for it. Nice and simple. We've got, where are that? That's the template one. We've seen them ones. And yeah, so I have brought up an example. So once I didn't know how to come up with a lead magnet idea, I was told by Nikki to start at the end at one point, which was my lead magnet magic service. So I put that into this little flow chart at the end. So if you're struggling to come up with an idea, I would start with the end and then work inwards, kind of thing. So this is because Nikki, as Nikki mentioned earlier, everything needs to connect. So these are just some random ones that were not random ones, but some of you have come up with earlier. So for an example, a website designer. So your end product is going to be to design a website, right? That's what that's going to be. And then after design, before that, we need to think about what's the pain point, what's stopping people from buying that website from me. There's loads of different ways you can do that, what Nikki's already mentioned. I like to show techie ways, don't I, Nikki? Like,
you do.
I'm terrible.
We've got some really good research tools, haven't we?
One simple one could be YouTube. So you could just start website design. And straight away, it's going to come up with some suggestions of what people have been actually physically searching. So you've got website design principles, website design tips, a website design course, website design ideas, tutorial for beginners. So already that might start getting you thinking. One of the ones we've listed in the workbook is called Answer the Public. Now, you can get up to 3 searches for free each day. And all you have to do is type a word in. So I've just typed website designer in. And then that comes up with a load of questions that are actually being searched on Google. So just zoom in. We can see what are website design tools. Again, we've got what are website design principles. So this is something that keeps getting popped up. Then we've got other stuff coming up as well. So we've got how to become a website designer. How can website designer help your business? You've got loads of different ones. So it goes through like will, how, why, can. And they're always good ways to find out. And you know what? You can just go to Google. You can just go to Google itself, and you could then be like, website design. And it's going to come with all the website designers near me. But what you could do is, like Nikki said, is do a bit of copy stalking. So people who are showing up and they're getting more attention. So this one here is showing up first. I can come onto it and see, right, what are they offering on their website? Are they offering a lead magnet? You know, have a quick look around.
I already like that. How much does a website design cost or redesign cost? And that's really good because that's the pain point. Because somebody that's an objection already. So if you can counter that objection to give them some information, whether it's a blog post, whether it's, you know, a paper that you can write about it, I think that's a really good way of doing it. Or how to save money when you hire a web designer, for example. That's a really great one.
And I will say, especially with websites, is I have in my desk still like a simple 1-page checklist. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's a little 1-page checklist still on my desk today that I use every day when I'm creating a sales page. So this was someone who sells web sales pages, and this is still on my desk with their logo on, their details on, but I still use today. So it doesn't have to, you know, a simple checklist can work. I've even got, this is like my lead magnet box, I swear to God. I've even got another one, which is a copy checklist. So it's a copywriting checklist. If someone mentioned earlier about doing a checklist for email deliverability, absolutely fantastic. Like amazing shout, something to go for. So 100% start from the back. So design a website. That might be, you know, $2,000 for that service. But now you need to think about not just the beginning, but the middle bit. So it might be you've got another service, which is you might give them a template. I have no idea. So you might have some templates that you give people so that they can go off and create their own. Or you might have a
power hour
design of
to assess your website.
I like that. That's it. We're going to have a power hour audit, website audit. That is brilliant. I like that. And then obviously after the power, that could be something £97. So someone jumps on an hour on your call with you to think about, this is going the wrong way, I'm doing hours wrong way. So to think about what their website's like. The amount of websites I see when people are creating lead magnets, that actually the problem is the website. That could be something they could book. Right, you know what? Let me book a power hour with someone. They can tell me what's wrong with my website, and they'll either go off and fix it themselves, or they'll go hire you to do it. So either way they want to do it. So then you think what leads in before an audit, and that could be what makes a website convert, or what we saw earlier where we've got the checklist, haven't we? So a high converting
landing page, or like there is so many that you could have, and it's about deciding on one. And if it's to do with if it's leading into the audit, it has to be something that's going to sort of help them to do what you're going to teach them to do in the audit, but they're going to be a bit kerfuddled and they need you to do it. That's basically what we want. Okay, brilliant.
And that's how it can work. So I have it all the time. So in my other business, I've got a power hour where we audit people's business for automations and stuff. And then a lot of people will go off and do it themselves, or majority of people will actually be, can you just do it for me? So it's always a good way. And that all starts off with them possibly downloading my 7 ways to save 3 hours a week, and then going on that. And just to go on what Nikki mentioned earlier about the lead magnets, if you've had one that's failed, or normally magnet failed, if you've had one that's not performed as well as you want it to perform, just want to show you this screenshot if I zoom in. So these were 4 different lead magnets from the same client, and these are the sign-ups to that lead magnet, right? They're all different. So if they'd done the 455 one first, they might have thought, because this is a big guru, so these figures are high, just to clarify that. They might, I'm not doing another lead magnet, but they didn't. They kept trying different lead magnets, and then, of course, they have found a winner. So, if one doesn't perform well, that doesn't mean don't put another one out. And generally, you probably would have a lot of people where I don't know where to start with lead magnets because I've got so many ideas. I would, again, just pick one product, one service, and work backwards from it. So work backwards and decide.
I just want to add, sometimes it's not that you have to leave one lead magnet. It might be there's a missing link within that lead magnet, or a missing link in the process or the setup of it, the delivery of it, or, it could be that your links are incorrect. It could be so many different reasons. It might not be that you have to start afresh totally. Okay, so we need to ensure that you set up the entire thing accurately to make sure that you understand at the end of it, just like Laura's client there knows exactly all of those were set up exactly the same, and then you can see which one actually converts to people signing up.
With my last tip, which I think is going to require an extra training, Nikki, from one of us tonight or something, maybe, if we want to.
Is that the ChatGPT?
I think ChatGPT,
if
no one knows, I think ChatGPT would be really good for some people to come up with a lead magnet idea.
Yeah. But I just don't think we've got time now because we're trying.
No, so I think maybe if we do that later on, if we do a session later on, to show you how you can use AI.
What about sharing? Does anybody need any templates or anything to get you started with building their lead magnet? If you need any templates, just give us a thumbs up in the comments here. Give us a thumbs up emoji, and then what we can do is we can drop a link in. Maybe you can find it on the membership site, I don't know. Drop a link into the comments and we can share it. You're welcome. So people are saying yes.
A question for you, Nikki.
Yes.
Kirsty's asked, is a niche different to superpower?
Yes. So your niche is your area. So for example, Laura does, she's really she's got a tech wizard, but she niched into automation. Okay. And then email marketing. So it's specific, like we're going, because what we found was Laura was great at everything, but she honed down on her superpowers. So that's what you did. So I'm a business mentor to women. However, I'm really good at missing links, finding your missing links in your business. So my niche is mentoring for women in business, but my superpower is your missing links, and particularly putting power hours together, finding that missing link to put those products together. So if that makes sense. What else? We know that Alison's a fan of ChatGPT. Fantastic. Yes. So the training is going to be available here for the week in the group, and then it will be moved into the membership. My brain is whirring as I'm trying to avoid churning out the standard checklist. Great session. Thank you. Well, let us know what you come up with. So we have got thumbs up for sharing the templates. Are you able to grab that now whilst we're... So it's
one of these template packs.
Version 4, yeah. Do version 4.
So what we'll do is pop one of these into the group.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah, because I think it's the last one that's because that's 50. If you just go down a minute to all the ones that are available. But we haven't got version 4 in there, so I'll definitely do that, and we'll add that to the membership area as well. I think this one that I want to give you is 100 different ones. Just got a title, 7 Steps to Jedi Zen Calm Parenting Reactions. Why both Jedi and Zen? Because each of them have already been used by themselves. So I reckon we could even like transform that even more, Chloe. I love that you're so wordy. So is there anything else that we can think of that you need anything at all? Now, I just to confirm, we are in the group all week. We are there to support you and help you. There's different time zones, so some people will be catching up on replay with this. So if you've got questions, whatever time of the day, add it in, and when we are awake, we will answer them. And I know, remember, you've got the best superhero cheerleader gets a prize on Friday. We'll definitely drop some extra trainings in that we mentioned today. Definitely drop the templates in that we mentioned today. And tomorrow, 1 o'clock, is tech and funnel training. You do not want to miss that. Yeah, let us know what you thought of the session, guys. Was it good? Did you enjoy it? Did you learn lots? Did it refresh your mind? Let us know. It's been an absolute pleasure to be sharing everything with you today. Thanks for all of the love, Claire. That's really nice. Thanks for a great session. Yes, see you again tomorrow. Anything else, Laura?
No, I don't think that. I think we've covered everything there. I just want the tech day tomorrow. I'm like,
I know you're like chomping at the bit.
I so want to show you now, and I'm like, no, I've got to wait till tomorrow.
You've got to wait. You've got to hold back. That's great. Brilliant.
But definitely post up your ideas as you get them. If you are struggling for an idea, don't keep quiet. Just ask. Tell us what your business is, what kind of services you offer or products you offer. And I'm sure between not just me and Nikki, but the community in this group as well, will come up with a lead magnet idea.
Without a doubt. No exceptions. Yeah. All right, then.
I feel like I'm a bit disappointed, Nikki, because I would have liked an outro screen with some music to say bye.
Can we play the same one again?
No, because that says we're starting a live stream and it might confuse people on replay.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Now.
I feel like we all need to do like silent disco.
You've just failed me. But I will say while I'm here, just because it's the only best opportunity I've got, and I know there's some members on here. If there's any of our members watching, please check your emails, because you would have had a login for your new training portal. Because obviously all the training's just been redone, refreshed, and removed over to a new platform, which spent hours moving you all over. So you now best use it, because it's took a lot of time to set it up.
All right then. Lovely to see you all.
Bye.